In this video, we'll take a look at Incredibuild's basic grid setup and learn how to install a basic environment. Incredibuild 10 lets you create a grid of compute power to monitor and accelerate your build processes. The more computers you add to the grid, the more acceleration you get. The Incredibuild compute grid is established by creating a central coordinator on a dedicated machine that connects to grid agents on other machines. Each grid agent can function as an initiator of a build, as a helper to other builds, or both. Let's take a quick look at the components before installing. The builder machine is called an initiator agent. It begins a process by requesting help with a build or a workload by sending a message to the coordinator component. The coordinator receives these requests and assigns available remote machines to act as helper agents to accelerate the build. Helper agents now can receive tasks directly from the initiator agent and lend their cores to the compute needs. To simplify things in this video, we will be installing all components on a single machine. Let's dive into how to install Incredibuild and designate grid roles. If Visual Studio is open on your machine, please close it before we begin. Run the Incredibuild setup.exe file to start the install wizard. Select Install Incredibuild and click Next. In the Installation Options window, we are going to use the Grid option to install both a coordinator and an agent on the same machine. Remember, each environment can only have one coordinator. After this installation, please rerun this wizard on additional machines using the Agent option to expand your grid. Enter your license key included in the email you received from Incredibuild. If you don't have one, send an email to sales@incredibuild.com. Now let's specify the agent settings. Agent Service Port enables communication between the installed agent and the coordinator. Helper ports enable communication between the initiator agents in your Incredibuild environment and the installed agent cores. Select the first port number to be used when the local machine contributes its idle cores to other machines that initiate tasks. By having this checkbox marked, any ports that are closed by your system's firewall will automatically be opened by Incredibuild. This cache stores files from other agents during builds and is cleaned once per day. You can modify the size here. And of course, Visual Studio integration lets you run builds with Incredibuild directly in Visual Studio. Hit Next. When installing a coordinator, you will get to this Coordinator Network Settings window. Here you can accept the default values or manually set the coordinator server port, UI port, agent communication port, and license service port for the installed coordinator. Hit Next. On the Destination Folder selection window, we recommend leaving Add Folder to the System Path Environment variable checked, which will ensure that there is a direct link from the CLI to Incredibuild tools, eliminating the need to specify the full path of their installation folder. Hit Next. All communication between agents and the coordinator may be encrypted. In the Coordinator SSL certificate window, you may load your SSL private key and certificate files. If you choose to opt out of encryption, select Do not use a trusted certificate. You may do the same for your agent machines in the Agent SSL certificate window. Almost done. Enter a username and password to access the coordinator's user interface and click Next. After you activate your license, your Incredibuild environment will be fully installed. Repeat the installation wizard on additional machines that will be used as helper and/or initiator agents. Once you've finished the installation, open the Start menu and browse to Incredibuild Coordinator Manager. You can also do this from the Tray Monitor. Log in with your credentials to open the Coordinator Manager, where you can review your connected agents, specify and verify their roles, update coordinator settings, and access more advanced capabilities. Now you're ready to start building better with Incredibuild. Thanks.